So in the last video you saw me giving the XR beating around the dirt track and eventually coming off plus breaking it. I've decided to find out what might be the problem. But first up, the XR needs a wash.
Oh hey, it's Chris here from Motorcycling Kiwi Style, and I thought I'd sneak out to the cold garage here. I just told my wife I was just putting the rubbish out. I don't think she bought it because it's not even rubbish day. I think, yeah, she's going to come looking for me soon and say, can you help me fold up that washing? Well, no, I've got an XR200 here to try and fix. The poor wee girl, you've probably seen in my last videos, yep, it's not running too great. Which I think it still runs, I think, but yeah. This isn't too good. This is as far as the rear wheel goes. So, I was speculating it could have been one of various things. First thing, which I think is the worst case scenario, is the gearbox is locked up. It's either broken a shifter fork or something like that. Well, the second scenario is it's broken the main shaft here, with bearing behind it. Third one is hopefully it's just a wheel bearing, which I don't think it is. And yeah, that's it so far. That's all I've got. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the chain. So I'm going to hopefully see if I can find the connecting link with the minimal amount of wheel, and got lucky right there. So it's just a matter of undoing that. Then I'll take the chain off. The next thing then will be I'll take the rear wheel out, then I can know what I'm actually playing with. One thing I'm really hoping is that this is just a quick fix. It's not going to be a 10-15 minute YouTube video, but it's going to be a 3-minute fix. The XR is going to be absolutely perfect, and pigs fly in the sky. Of course they do. Hondas are well known for reliability, apparently just not with my ownership. My mates will attest to that. Enough waffle, Chris. Let's get into this. Okay, there's a bad poem. First up, let's have a crack at this connecting link. It's right about there. All else fails. Bigger pliers. Unfortunately, I can't rotate the chain round any further because of my little wee issue with the gearbox. Well, I think it's the gearbox. Yes, gotcha.
After taking off the joining plate, the connecting link on the O-ring chain just didn't want to come out, so I figured on just reconnecting the plate and leaving it for now. Gave the chain a bit of a scrub though.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the rear wheel out. Nut, washer, snell cam adjuster. Then we've got this wee plate which holds the axle in place. Then we pop the axle through. One axle, still got a nice bit of grease on it. Always put the nuts back onto bolts, that way you just don't lose them. Like that. And the other thing too is I'll put one of my wife's tea towels down there. Put it on there. In these dishes anyway. What I'll do is I'll derail this chain if I can, but to do that first I've got to just back off the back brake adjuster. Gotcha. Right. Part of the rear axle assembly. Brake drums look okay. brake shoes I mean. Still got plenty of meat on them, could do with a bit of a sand up. Quite shiny. Let's check the wheel bearings though. Yeah, right one feels good. Yeah, that feel good. Right, let's get this wheel out of the way. Next step is I'm going to take off the front sprocket cover. First of all, the gear lever has to come off. Just 10mm bolt. Technically I should take the bash plate off first, this here, which we'll do at some stage. So we'll go through and just check all the engine bolts. Dirt bike riding tends to loosen all sorts of bolts everywhere. Right, gear levers can be a bit of a pain as well. There's one thing I thoroughly recommend is always use a genuine Honda gear lever. I bought a cheap Chinese one. It lasted all of about half an hour at the motocross track. It stripped and it was just random. The spline stayed there. The gear lever just went wherever it wanted to go. Stayed in second gear the whole day. Crazy. So one of these, it'll protect this and it'll protect the slide. It'll protect your spline. Right, off with this. Right, let's have a look here. Front sprocket. Ugh. Okay. Time to take the front sprocket out. Right. Off with that. Turn the plate. Pull off the spline. Take off the sprocket. Just leave the chain there for now. Oh wow. No way. This is free. I wonder if the chain was just bunched up in here. Okay. Right, I'll put the gear lever back in and we'll do a bit of test shifting. Okay, what I'll do is I'll get a bit of lube in here. Just give that a little bit of a clean up, just on the spline. We tap with a rubber mallet. That's it. Fourth. So sixth. Fifth. Fourth. Third. Second. Neutral. First. Oh my goodness. It was jammed between two gears. That's all it was. Oh, far out. That is absolutely fantastic. Wow. I will though drop all the oil out of this. I'll put my magnet in just to make sure that there's nothing floating around in there. It's a good idea to do that. give it a decent clean as well. Go through, do the tappet clearances because they're rather noisy. Run through all the engine bolts, make sure they're super tight. Do the cam chain tension, check on that. Yeah, and get this chain off. Just go through and just scrupulously clean everything. But it's looking like it's not a broken gearbox at all. I say that, but I've got to get it running first and test it. I don't want to be too cocky yet, but we'll come to that. Thanks for watching this stage. We'll do a part 2 of the strip down, which is a part 4.5, and I'll put everything back together after I've done all the oil change and all that sort of thing. We'll give it a bit of a test to see what it goes like. But yeah, till next time. Thanks for watching.